Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk soon.
Keep it shining, yeah, I'm like a star. Every day we going, it's just the way we are.
Well, hey family, happy Wednesday. It's already midweek and I'm ready for Friday already. What I'm doing is I'm getting ready to make a necklace using this wood pendant that I made. So I made this using those wood slices. I didn't paint the back only because I like the way the back looks. It looks very natural. Um just easy, untampered with. So I like the way the back look, and then I just painted the front. And then remember, in the last video, I was saying I didn't like the open part right here. So I did go ahead and add the pendant. So I did do that. And when I rewrapped it, I did a little bit more of a design with the wire here at the top, as opposed to just wrapping the wire and then just having the bead kind of naked. And I like the way the pendant came out. So I'm going to use this pendant so we can make a quick necklace. So it's all, as long as you know what beads you're going to use and the supplies. Necklace, everything we make is easy, it's fast, because we're basically just assembling. It's only when we start to create like this, like paint it, varnish it, like do everything we're going to do with it, that's where the real work comes in at. And then I already like the way the pendant looks. That's very different, very unique, just really pretty. And I am going to marry it with, I remember I said I was going to use these beads, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. Hopefully you guys can see everything in the video. I'm going to use some of these little spacers, metal spacers on each side, so it'll close against that bevel. Like so, just like that. And you guys already know I like it closed in here at the top. I don't like all that extra space. So that right there looks good to me. So then I'm going to start, beading it using and I'm only using these beads only because the pendant has a lot going on by itself. And sometimes, you don't need a whole lot. Especially if the beads is making noise and then you got the pendant that's making a lot of noise and neither one of them is out talking the other. They just kind of blend in well together. So I'm just going to go ahead and string it with the beads. These are some pretty beads. These are beads I painted. I always did like these. And then I went back and tried to do some more like this and they didn't even come out right. I'm going to try again though. And then that's what makes your pieces unique, the type of supplies that you use. And see, that does marry well together. The colors match really good together. And then to give it an even more dramatic look, I'm going to add one of my wire wrapped metal beads. And there's a video showing how to wrap these. Pretty much recycling beads. So I'm going to put this one on here, on this side. And the reason why I want to use it is because of the wire. So you see how the wire is down here, and then you got the wire bead right here, and you can see how it just blends in well together. And then you see how these beads match really good with the pendant. That's a real pretty. I mean, I kept this one for myself. I really like this already. Gonna go ahead and bead it, and I'm only going to be using these beads. Simple but dramatic. A dramatic type of simple, right? So we got some more beads. I need to paint some more beads too. Been slacking a little bit. I just been busy creating the journals for my Amazon store. So that takes a lot of work by itself because I have to create the artwork in the sense of creating the covers and the interior, and then what goes inside of the coloring books and the journals and the planners and all that good stuff. Oh, and I am going to be putting a planner in the Facebook group because the new year is coming, and then people, we always have plans, so it'll be a downloadable planner where you can download it and print it. This is pretty already. The beads. Has anybody been doing any shows, or like, are you on any platforms, or what you been doing with your product? Okay, so, ooh, I like the way this looks. I love the beads. It's the beads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take two of these beads off, and let me make sure it's even. 2, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's too many, and it is off. Take this one off. So what I'm doing is I'm stretching it to make it even, so it looks the same right down here. That's really pretty. And I'm going to leave it just like this. Let me see something. It's like it's uneven because of that gold bead, but I'm going to put another bead on this side. That should make it even. That should make it even. Yep, that makes it even. Well, it should make it even. It's a little off. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So because I put the gold bead down here, which is bigger than these beads, if you look up here, it takes it off. So it's not matching in the sense of length. So when I do it this way, you can see right here needs something. So I would have to decide what I'm going to put right here to even it out. Let's see. Not this. Maybe. A shell. So if we put the shell on there, let's see if that'll even it out. Because I just need it to be even. And even with that right there, that wouldn't look good because it's off. So what I'm going to probably do, let me take a look at this, how I can make it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull the wire a little bit over like that. I hope you guys are able to see this. So when I pull the wire, I'm trying to, yeah, that's still not going to make it that way. This is what I'm going to do. Let me see. I'm going to put another bead on here. It looks like it'll be even like that. And then, this is really pretty. And then I'm going to take the small beads And I'm going to use these beads. Usually I use the little frost beads, but I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are those 8mm wood beads that I painted. And you can see I used the festive green. And I used the little small beads because at the top of the bead there is a hole, of course. So I don't want anything falling apart, beads sliding off. Even though I close the wire off really good, I still like to put something there that secures it. So what I'm going to do now, that's pretty. Let's do, I kind of want to, I want to take 2 of the beads off. So I'm going to take 2 of these off. Because I want it to be a little bit shorter. Okay, I like that better. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and close it off. And then I will take the end of the wire, close it down, and then wrap it around. That way I'm closing off that side, one side, so I can secure another side. So all I'm going to do is take the wire, pinch it, roll it like this, and then I'm going to wrap the wire. So I get my little hoop right there. And I'm not going to use all this wire. I'm going to save some of this wire because I'm going to make some earrings out of it. So I'm going to wrap that around one time down there. I'm going to bring it back up here. Wrap the wire. So now I'm getting ready to cut it. I'm going to cut the wire about right here. And then I still have a nice piece of wire left that I can make a pair of earrings out of. And then I'm going to take the end make sure we don't spill anything. And then I'm going to go back to the other side. And I'm going to take the wire, straighten that back out. But then I need to pinch it. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to pinch it, roll it, because I want my hoop. And I'm going to roll, wrap the wire down here. I like to wrap it at the bottom of the bead right here because it makes it even more secure. So then I'm going to take the wire up, wrap it up here 1 or 2 times. Okay, and then now I'm going to cut it down right here. That leaves me another piece of wire that I can make some earrings out of. And then I'm going to take the end of it. We are going to wrap it. Close it down in there and make sure we don't fill anything. Oh shoot, I done cleaned up over here. See, that's why I be leaving stuff out. I don't even know where the jump rings are now. And so it's a little tight. So I'm going to push the beads up a little bit just to loosen it on both sides. Just a little bit. And then that's what it's going to look like. Let's see if we got... I love making jewelry. I just, if I can make jewelry all day and all night, I would literally make jewelry all day. And I think I do that, but I'm talking about every day, all the time, you know, just to make it. I'm like, wow, I love making jewelry. And I got some plans for the upcoming year, if God says the same. That's pretty. And then remember, I had talked about why I like to use the wire. I like to use the wire because of the flexibility of the wire. And the longer the necklace is, the more you can manipulate this part in the sense of shaping it. Like when it's a longer neck, even like when it's like this, you can bend the wire just a little bit and you can see how it gives you that little curve. So this is how it lays on your chest, when you have it on. That's another reason why I like using wire. And I like using wire because of the durability of it. And it's not too heavy. It's not uncomfortable or anything like that. And I know that because I wear it all. I wear it. So I know what it feels like on the chest, what it looks like. And that's the grand thing about it. When you make it a little longer, you have a little bit more to kind of work with and bend it like on both sides. So you can see if you have this on and this little side is bended like that. And then you got your little gold piece on this side. And then it gives you that nice, very unique look. And then you got your pendant that's just talking loud all over the place, just literally dominating the room, just captivating the room. So you got that, and you can see how it all just blends in well together. So it's just enough with the beads. I could add more, like I could have put another one of these beads on this side, added some wire spacers and did all that. But I just thought that because of the beads, the way that the beads are and the way the pendant is, it's just enough. It's loud enough, it stands out enough, it's bright enough, it's unique enough to be without all the extra. And sometimes simple, in the sense of my simple, is better than, too much. So this is the necklace that we did with the pendant that we made. I really like the way this looks, especially like the little curving. Because I'll do that when I wear my necklaces and I make them longer. I like to bend the wire so it does lay like this on my chest. And then I'll do the other side to like bend up at the top. And then it gives it a really, like, how do you get that like that? It's wire, using wire. And anyway, this is the one for today. I hope everybody have a grand day. Like create, 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 create. If creating is your happy place, if creating gives you a sense of peace, if creating is something you absolutely love to do, it should be an easy flow. Like you just flow, like right into it. It's nothing forceful about it. It's easy, it's simple, it works, you're compatible. That's what creating is all about. And for those of you who are in the Facebook group, thank you for being active over there, and sharing your creations and all that good stuff. I do have a bunch of emails I need to go through. So if any of you guys sent emails, just know I'm gradually getting to all the emails and stuff, and I will answer. So do me a favor, stay productive, and be sure to have a good day, and we'll talk.